Yeah.
Hello, I'm Cameron Hassan, and I want to thank you all for being here tonight. Chances are that you have felt stressed at least one point in your life. You may have even felt so stressed that you just wanted to rip your hair out and run away from all of your problems. This is a common theme for many people, so you are definitely not alone. An article from the New York Times found that about 55% of adults said that they had experienced stress at least one point during the day in any given day. That's half of the adults in America. This statistic puts the United States among the most stressed people in the world. But what if I told you there is a simple way to help reduce the amount of stress in your life, and it can be done virtually anywhere, and it's free? I will be showing you a way to combat the stress in your life through creating a space for meditation. You may be asking yourself, what good would a space for meditation be for myself? However, I point you in the direction of a study done by Embassy Suites. This study found that 87% of Americans believe that having an extra space within their house makes them feel like a better person. Personal space is important for us as people because it helps us get away from the busy lifestyles we lead, and it helps reduce the amount of stress in our life. Now let's get started on your journey to becoming less stressed and finding your space. The first step is finding your space. The place that you choose should be convenient for you. So I would ask that before you choose it, that you think about your life and your lifestyle, because you shouldn't be going out of your way to get to your space. The book Meditation for Dummies states 3 key considerations that you should look at when choosing a space. Those 3 considerations are that the space should have few distractions, good vibes, and peaceful memories. You want to stay away from from meditating in places like work or loud and noisy areas, because it may become too distracting for you to practice the meditation. The second step in the process is to make it comfortable. Candles, incense, oil diffusers, white noise, if that's something that you know helps you concentrate, or calming images, posters of peaceful scenery images may be very helpful to you. It's also important to note that according to eco-modern essentials, scents such as lavender are proven to help reduce the amount of stress in an individual. This is important to know when choosing scents for your candles, incense, and oil diffusers. You may also want to think about adding pillows to your space. If your space is on the ground, you can make it a little bit more comfortable by adding pillows. You do want to stay away from making it too comfortable that you fall asleep, because if this is your area, then you are simply running away from the stress in your life instead of trying to work with it and manage it. You also want to keep the area around your space and at your space very clean, because a messy area will just cause for you to have too many distractions. The third and final step in the process is practicing it. You should be trying it out, and don't be afraid to fail. When you practice your space, you should be thinking about what you're liking and what you don't like about the space, so that the next time you can change it in order to make it fit your liking more. You want to be picky, because only you know yourself, and you will make the best decisions for yourself in order to create the most beneficial space for meditation. Meditation is an important aspect, and everyone should be doing it. The reason why many Americans fail at meditating is that they aren't doing it in the right spaces. However, if you follow these 3 steps to making the perfect space for meditation, you will be better off than many people. Like I said, I struggle, but I followed these 3 steps And the meditation has improved greatly, and I've been able to focus more on myself and work within classwork and at work with much less stress in my life because I meditate during the day. I would now like to open up the presentation for questions.
Yeah, so what does your meditation space look like?
Thank you. Thank you for the question. So my meditation space, so at my house, I live near a lake. So what I would do is I would go to the lake and meditate. However, sometimes the lake is a little too busy for myself. So my backup option is to go in my basement. I don't go into my room because I feel that room is just a little bit too comfortable and I might fall asleep. But there's a room before that, and I will just sit on the ground with a pillow. I'll put my phone away and I will focus on my meditation.
So how often do you think I should meditate?
So it varies from person to person. I would recommend doing it at least 3 to 4 times a week. This will help you get in the groove of it a little bit. The more you practice it, the better you'll be at it. In the right space, you'll want to try and find that as soon as possible, but you don't want to rush it. But the more you meditate, the more you'll figure out what space works for you, and then the sooner you will have a go-to space to meditate. So I would recommend about 3 to 4 times a week.
Thank you.
What were some of the challenges you ran into during the 2-week period when you were making your adjustments as you were determining your meditation space?
Again, great question. Thank you for that. So some of the problems that I ran into personally, I have ADD, so I had a lot of trouble focusing and concentrating on the meditation. But I quickly realized that I would meditate a lot better if I was a little bit tired. So I would work out, and then after my workout, I would go home or go to the lake, and I would practice my meditation. So sort of being a little bit tired definitely helped me overcome some of the struggles that I had focusing on my meditation. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it greatly.